Hello everyone. Today we will practice IELTS speaking. And video 1, we choose Unit 1, Huấn Đạt as examiner and Trí Nhân as candidate. Part 1. Number 1. Do you live in a city or in the countryside?
I live in a city. It's quiet, crowded, and noisy, but there are many opportunities for study and work.
Okay. What do you like most about the place where you live?
Yes, I like the convenience. There's shops, school, and hospital nearby, so life is very comfortable.
And have you ever lived in both urban and rural areas?
Yes, I have. I grew up in the countryside, but now I live in the city for studying. Each place has its own advantages.
What are some things people usually do for fun in your hometown?
In my hometown, people often go to the cafe, play sport like football or badminton, and spend time with family at local parks.
And final questions. What you prefer to live in a big city or a small town in the future, and why?
I would prefer live in a small town because it's quiet and less stressful, but still close enough in the city.
Okay, continue part 2. Describe a place you have visited that is either urban or rural. You should say where the place is, when you went there, what you saw and did, and explain why this place left an impression on you.
Yes, one place I visited is Đà Lạt, a city in the central highlands of Vietnam. I went there last summer with my family during our holiday. We visited flower gardens, waterfalls, and night markets. We also tried delicious local food like grilled sweet potatoes and soy meal. This place left an impression on me because it's cold weather, beautiful natural scenery. I want to come back one more time.
Okay, continue with part 3. Number 1. What are some major advantages and disadvantages of living in a big city?
In my opinion, advantages include better education, more job opportunities, and good health care. Disadvantages are heavy traffic, pollution, and high living costs.
Okay, number 2. How has urban life trended in recent years in your country?
Urban life has become more modern. There are more shopping malls, high-rise buildings, and better public transport. However, traffic jams and pollution have also become worse.
And why do so many people prefer moving to city rather than staying in rural area?
Because cities offer better jobs, higher salaries, and better school for their children. People also want more entertainment and facility.
Okay. What can governments do to improve life in the countryside?
They can build better roads, hospital, and school. They also support farmers with technology and create more job opportunity.
And do you think young people today are interested in rural life?
Not really. Most young people prefer city life because it is more exciting and modern. But some young people still like rural life for its speed, peace, and fresh environment.
And it is possible to have a good quality of life in rural areas without access to modern facility.
It's difficult without modern facilities like hospital, internet, and transport. Life can be challenging. But if people value nature and a peaceful lifestyle, they may still feel happy.
Yeah, thank you, Nhân. Continue is video 2 with 2 unit 2 Huấn Đạt as examiner and Ngọc Sơn as candidate. Okay, number 1. Do you consider yourself a healthy person? Why or why not?
In my opinion, healthy food is very important for our health, and they provide a large amount of vitamin for human body, and I eat them every day. So I think I am a healthy person.
Okay, what do you usually do to stay healthy?
Every day I eat at least 4 kinds of vegetable and food, which make me feel energetic and strong. Moreover, I also do exercise every morning, and I have kept this routine for a long time to stay healthy.
Okay, do you enjoy eating healthy food or do you prefer fast food?
My hobby is cooking, so I spend a lot of my time for cook at home and enjoying the result. The activity helps me maintain a healthy diet, and I know about the harmful effect of fast food. Therefore, I rarely eat it. Yes.
How often do you exercise or play sport?
My favorite activity is swimming. I usually go to swim with my best friend in my free time at the weekend, and we enjoy the activity to keep our body fit and strong. Yes.
Is there a health tip or routine you follow for a long time?
Every morning after waking up, I usually spend about 20 minutes exercising, and it can be a short cardio workout or run around my house, and I have kept this routine for 2 years to stay healthy.
Okay. Do you think people in your community live healthy lifestyle?
My healthy lifestyle was developed based on the people around me, such as my friend, my family, or my neighbor. In their daily routine, I noticed that they ate a lot of vegetable and exercise every day, which is why I think they are very healthy.
Continue is part 2. Describe a type of exercise you enjoy doing. You should say what exercise is, how often you do it, where do you it, and explain why you enjoy doing the exercise.
To stay healthy, I often exercise every day, every weekend, and my hobby is hiking. And I usually travel with my family to some places like Camp Mountain. During this trip, my family and I have the opportunity to connect with each other as well as enjoy traditional dishes in the places. Moreover, this activity not only help us create many wonderful memories, but also allow us to maintain a healthy routine. Yes.
Okay, continues part 3. Number 1. Do you think urban life or rural life is healthier and why?
I am a nature lover, and I was born into a tiny family in a rural area with many plants covering my village. I can breathe and enjoy the clean and fresh atmosphere without harmful emissions from numerous vehicles and industries. Therefore, I think rural life is healthier.
Okay, number 2. How the diets in your country compare to that in other country?
As a developing agricultural country with a diverse cuisine, more family dishes in Vietnam include a lot of fruits and vegetables compared to those in many other countries. Thanks to this diet rich in green vegetables, the obesity rate in Vietnam is lower than in countries like the United States.
Okay, in your opinion, what is more important for good health, diet or exercise?
Personally, I think that to have a healthy life, both diet and exercise are very important. Products provide crucial nutrition for the body, while exercising helps build strength. If we follow a reasonable diet, but do not exercise, the body will become weak and in contrast, if we exercise without consuming a balanced variety of food, the body will also become weak. Yes.
Number 4. Do you believe governments should spend more money on healthcare or on health education, and why?
In my observation, people are more likely to stay healthy if they have knowledge about what it is and how to live a healthy life. Based on this knowledge, they can choose the kind of products that are suitable and good for the body, as well as build a proper dietary routine. Therefore, I think it is necessary for the government to spend more money on health education. Yes.
And the final questions, how may technology change the way people manage their health in the future?
In the new era, with the development of society and technology, new related to human health have become more popular with raises people awareness. Along with this, the introduction of artificial intelligence make it easier for people to look up and monitor their health through chatbots. The technology can also point out causes and symptoms, or even provide temporary solutions that are effective. When people face health problems.
And video 3, Unit 1, Ngọc Sơn as examiner, Huấn Đạt as candidate.
Now let's start with part 1. Number 1, do you live in a city or in the countryside?
I live in a city at the moment, and it is always busy and crowded. But I enjoy the moment lifestyle here. There are many services and opportunity for young people like me, especially in terms of education and entertainment.
Okay, and then the next question, what do you like most about the place where you live?
What I like most about my city is the convenience. Everything is within easy reach, from supermarkets and schools to hospitals and parks. Besides, public transport makes it very easy to travel around.
Okay, and the next question, have you ever lived in both urban and rural areas?
Yes, I have. I spent my childhood in the countryside, where life was peaceful and people were very friendly. Later, I moved to the city for study and work. Living in both places gave me a chance to see the clear differences between urban and rural life.
Okay, and the next question, what are some things people usually do for fun in your hometown?
In my hometown, enjoy, people enjoy different kinds of activities. Young people often go shopping, watch movies, or hang out with friends at a coffee. Family usually go to parks, have picnics, or travel to nearby tourist attractions during weekends.
Good job. And the last question. Would you prefer to live in a big city or a small town in the future and why?
I would prefer to live in a big city uh, in the futures. The reason is that big city provide more job opportunities, modern healthcare, and many forms of entertainment. Although life can be stressful, sometimes I believe I can enjoy a more dynamic and exciting lifestyle there.
Yes. Okay, now let's move to part 2. Describe a place you have visited that is either urban or rural. You should say where the place is when you went there, what you saw and did, and explain why this place left an impression on you.
I would like to talk about Dalat City, which is one of the most famous tourist destinations in Vietnam. I visited Dalat last summer with my family during our holiday. The city is located in the Central Highlands and it is well known for its cool climate and romantic scenery. When I was there, I visited Xuân Hương Lake, beautiful flower gardens, and some waterfalls. I also enjoy local facilities such as strawberry, artichoke tea, and hot soy meal. Dalat left a strong impression on me because it is very different from my noisy hometowns. The peaceful atmosphere, fresh air, and natural beauty make me feel relaxed and happy. The trip gave me wonderful memory, and I really want to come back one day.
Yes, okay. Okay, now let's move to part 3. Number 1, what are some major advantages and disadvantages of living in a big city?
Living in the big city has many advantages, such as better job opportunity, high quality education, and modern facility. However, it also has disadvantages. Cities are often overcrowded, polluted, and expensive to live in.
Okay, and the next question, how has urban life changed in recent years in your country?
In my country, urban life has changed a lot in the past few years. Technology has developed quickly, so people have easier access to online services. Public transport has also improved. However, the population keeps increasing, which leads to traffic jam and housing problems.
Good job. And the next question, why do so many people prefer moving to city rather than staying in rural area?
Many people move to city because they want to better they want better job, higher salary, and a modern lifestyle. Cities offer more opportunity for education, healthcare, and entertainment, which rural area cannot always provide.
Okay, and what can government do to improve life in the countryside?
Government can improve life in the countryside by building better infrastructure, such as roads, schools, and hospitals. They should also support farmers with technologies and create more job opportunity so that young people will not leave their hometowns.
Okay, now let's move to question number 5. Do you think young people today are interested in rural life?
I think most young people today are not very interested in rural life. They prefer living in city because of modern facility and entertainment. Still, some young people enjoy rural life because it is peaceful and close to nature.
And the last question, is it possible to have a good quality of life in rural area without access to modern facilities?
It is quite difficult to have a high quality of life without modern facility. Of course, rural areas can offer rest air because beautiful landscapes and a healthy lifestyle. But without healthcare, internet, and education, people's opportunity will be very limited.
Okay, thank you.